Infinite Warfare has always been one of the subjects I've always wanted to talk about on this channel for a very long time. I made a couple of videos of Infinite Warfare, and I had my own opinions about the game and how it's done with the Call of Duty community, but I actually want to get kind of a little thorough with it and give some speculation and see how you guys will receive it. And I would like any type of comments, ideas, if you think this could be possible for the future. Now, Infinite Warfare was released 2 years ago. It was not the most well-received Call of Duty in history of any Call of Duty that has been made. Infinity Ward is definitely one of my favorite, creators of Call of Duty of all time. To me, they make the greatest games. Even though Treyarch is there too, they make the greatest games too. But I just love Infinity Ward's games. Now, with this right here, Infinite Warfare was very different in its own way. People did not accept it. People wanted to get out of the boost jumping, wall running era, and I cannot blame them. Everybody is used to boots on the ground, modern guns, modern maps. Even though the game was definitely flooded with supply drops and pay to win weapons, people still played it from day to day. A lot of people still went to Master Prestige, and it was just a regular Call of Duty at the end of the day if you're a casual player. Now, if Infinite Warfare 2 was a topic, if this was the next year's Call of Duty or the next year's Call of Duty or whatever, would you guys accept it? Would the Call of Duty community accept a Infinite Warfare 2? Now, hear me out. If there was drastic changes with Infinite Warfare 2, such as boost jumping, taken out, wall running and stuff like that, is completely taken out of the game, but the setting of the game is futuristic, but it's boots on the ground and it's made by Infinity Ward, would you guys actually give this game a chance? Because I would. Like I said, if we could play Black Ops 2, and believe it or not, when Black Ops 2 was announced and people seen that trailer, people was like, no, I am not playing that. That is futuristic. Sooner or later it's going to be, boost jumping and stuff like that, and they was correct. But Black Ops 2 is definitely one of the most and greatest successful Call of Duties of all time. Even though Treyarch changed it, from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2, that's a huge change, man. From all the way in the past to like futuristic, that's a huge change, and it was a huge leap, and it was a successful game. Now with Infinite Warfare, futuristic as hell, but if Infinite Warfare 2 was futuristic but had this modern feel to it and had different type of guns, they're futuristic guns but not too futuristic, would you guys still play that? I know I would. If Modern Warfare 4 was not confirmed and nobody had no acknowledgement of Modern Warfare 4 coming out next year, I will probably guess that Infinite Warfare 2 was coming out. But would you guys like to see a Infinite Warfare 2 in the future from Infinity Ward? Because, like I said, the game wasn't all that. I mean, come on, let's be real. It really wasn't, and a lot of people hated it. I did not hate it. It was different in its own way. It had great gameplay. It really did. Like the hit detection and stuff. Oh my gosh, it was like legendary. I think it was like almost close to Ghost hit detection. It was like perfect. As soon as you shoot, it hits. So with that, I don't know, man. I really want to see a Infinite Warfare 2, but with dramatic changes to the game, because like I said, nobody really hates a futuristic game unless you add boost jumping. And don't get me started on the zombies. The zombies in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was really good. It was very entertaining to watch all the streamers, especially NoahJ456, when he does the walkthroughs for the Easter eggs. It was a fun time for Infinite Warfare, man. Not all the time Infinite Warfare was bad and dull. I don't even think really Infinite Warfare was really that bad of a game. Like, it really wasn't. It had its flaws, it had its differences, pay to win weapons, and maybe sometimes you lose a gunfight, then you throw maybe stuff like that, little stuff like that. But the game really wasn't as bad as what people think. I think the graphics was fantastic. The mini map, besides all the DLC and supply drops, I'm good with the game, man. Like I said, the pay to win weapons is ridiculous in this game. I mean, there's a whole locker room full of pay to win weapons, and everybody is running around with it. And then like certain guns can only unlock the nuclear and stuff like that. So It's the little stuff, man, but the game was fairly good. It really was. Like I said, I really enjoyed watching people stream zombies. I'm trash at zombies. So when I play zombies, I die on like round 2. So I'm not even going to get into that. But when I watch these professionals play the zombies and stuff like that, it's very entertaining, man. Especially when they go through the Easter egg. Infinite Warfare has some great zombies, and I would love to see Infinity Ward do some more zombies in the future. But it really wasn't that bad. Really, was it? Now, I'm going to be doing my shoutouts for my last video, which was the Raven Software making their own Call of Duty game. FTS Lone Wolf says, I will want to see a semi-futuristic game by them, like 5 or 10 years in the future. That time era would allow a modern feel with many experimental weapons and tech. They could also base the game on many government tech secrets, etc. If they created a co-op mode of their own, it would have to be something new and unique, like Aliens, not the Extinction, for example. I also think it would be best if Raven had joined the COD rotation. It allowed for each developer to create their games more in depth and have more time to develop. And he says, I'm a fan for Raven to become a greater part of Call of Duty. So he has a lot to say right there. So shout out to him for bringing that. Those are some great ideas, man. Keep them coming. For any video like that comes out on my channel, make sure you give all your ideas. And then we have one shout out from Kate Fitton. Shout me out, please. So shout out to Kate, man. Appreciate you for commenting on my last video, man. Make sure you show up for each and every upload. But other than that, man, this is your boy Gunner 2Times bringing you another video. Please like and subscribe and comment ideas below. And I'm out, man. Peace.